Welcome to episode 2 of Ghost Stories, the podcast that shines a spotlight on the incredible individuals of Kaukauna High School. My name is Aaron Herm, proud principal, and today I am joined on football season eve by some members of the Kaukauna Ghost football team. Want to introduce yourself?
I'm Sam DiPiazza, senior safety.
Reed Wittman, senior corner.
And I'm Matt Binsfeld, school counselor and head coach.
Thanks for being here, guys. So, real funny story. This is supposed to be a monthly podcast, but caught Coach Binsfeld today and asked him if he'd ever be interested in joining the show and bringing some players on with him. And I think we agreed that today is the day to do it, right? Before the season starts, before school gets rolling. So thanks for being here on short notice, and it gives us a chance to get a podcast out on game day. So excited to talk Ghost football with you guys. Let's start with you, Coach. So season's just getting underway, just getting with the guys. What kind of culture are you seeing with the team that you're trying to build, and some of the values you're building with the team?
Yeah, well, I think the cool thing is this has been a year-long thing where these guys, especially our senior class, we have a great senior class beyond Sam and Reed too, that it really started, I would say, last winter in our workouts. You could see what a special group we had as far as their camaraderie and their work ethic and the way they've been just getting along, but in the same time pushing each other. And it's been fun. It's been fun to watch them grow. And so that's showed up here at the start of our season, and it's been a ton of fun working with these kids because they're so passionate about what we're doing, and it's fun just trying to match that energy every day.
Sam and Reed, what do you guys think? How's it feeling so far this year?
I think it's amazing. I think the competitive edge in practice it's not too much, but it's right where it should be. You know, not too laid back, not too aggressive, not getting on our teammates that much, and I think it's just going great this year so far.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. The first couple weeks of practice went really well to me. So,
excellent. And speaking of, one of the things I learned about that you guys do that maybe not every school does is an overnight camp, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Talk a little bit about that. What's that experience like?
So it's a two night. We sleep at the high school for 2 nights, and the first night we move in. It's a Wednesday, and we have a practice and everything, and then we can go to dinner, and then after dinner, pretty much have some fun, do some stuff around Kaukauna. You know, maybe go to the pool. And then we come back and gotta go to bed and wake up next morning, and we're overnight at the high school for a whole day, and then pretty much like that.
yeah, we just hang out with our teammates when we're in our downtime, when we're not doing community service or our practices. So yeah, it just really gets us to know maybe some of the underclassmen or guys we didn't know as well before, get to know them better, and just set us up for a better season.
For sure. And you mentioned community service. I saw the city of Kaukauna posted something online about that. Can you talk a little bit more about what you did together?
Yeah, we went down the Greeno, and we were spreading mulch on the Greeno trails.
In the hard, cold rain.
Yep, in the rain. We got all muddy and all that.
Oh, it was raining that day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there was some talks about cancellation, but we just went with it. So it turned into, for those guys at the Greeno home, turned into about a 2-hour work session in constant rain. They were soaked. They were covered in mulch. I think our drains and our showers are still clogged up here at Kaukauna High School from all that. And then there was another group over by near Riverside Park when we had some storms go through. There's some down trees for some local residents there where we had to pull them out of a storm sewer and all that kind of stuff. And again, it was raining the whole time, and, you know, kind of faced with the decision, do we go out and do this? Well, and, you know, I didn't really feel like babysitting 100 kids at Kaukauna High School for the afternoon, so we went out and got after it, and the kids had a blast doing it, and I had fun with it as well. So it was really cool, and it's nice to give back to the community.
Yeah, and that's a pretty cool experience overall. I mean, there's a lot of coaching staffs out there that probably wouldn't want to sleep in Kaukauna High School for 2 nights or sleep on a gym floor, right?
Yeah, I question it sometimes myself. And it's nice that these guys talk about going right to bed, because they do not, in fact, go right to bed in the evenings. So, yeah, anyway, but it's a great experience, and a lot of team bonding happens over those couple of days. And consistently when we talk to the kids after the season and say, okay, list out the special moments, the camp is usually one that gets listed.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun, you know. Like Coach said, we might not fall asleep in the first night, but the second night we're more used to it, you know. So
yeah, Yeah,
But
and
it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for sure.
it is, and it's something that had been around a long time ago, and it had been gone for a few years when I was a student here in the mid '90s. It was an annual tradition and kind of thing, and it went away for a few years, so it was great to bring it back. And I think this was our 7th year of doing it in a row here. So
That's excellent. So you mentioned people really think that's a special moment or a special memory. You guys are coming into your senior year. You played Kaukauna football at the high school level, right, for 3 years. What are some memories and moments that stand out over those last 3 years?
Got to be number one is winning our homecoming game last year.
I thought you might say that.
Yeah, it was something that was really big to us because in the last 20 years we haven't beat that team. In the last, I think it was 30 or something, we haven't won conference, and we did both those things last year.
And let's not forget, Sam DiPiazza ran for one play that game and got the game-winning interception.
Really?
That game.
Yeah.
That was you. So I was not here, right? But I was in the FBA. I mean, you guys made some waves in the FBA with that win last year, and I remember watching the live stream at home. So, and I remember that interception. I'm just sitting next to the man, the myth, the legend.
He had won that game too. So
Excellent. Other memories? Or is that just so far above everything else?
The goose egg. We put up a goose egg against A North last year. Really showed the whole state about how our defense is real this year. Because A North is a great team. They have a great offense, great power run. They throw it to the receivers a little bit sometimes, and it was just great to go out there and just show what Kaukauna defense is all about.
Sounds good. Coach, I think it's your turn. If you think about this group of seniors this year, memories that you've had with them.
yeah, so this class is a pretty good one. They're a big class. I think it's 29 seniors. So we've watched them come up the whole way, and I guess my favorite memory with them is actually, I mean, you can't get better than winning homecoming and all that kind of stuff in a first conference title in 20, 30 years, whatever that was. But I would say my favorite memory is happening right now, seeing these guys come together and be a pretty darn good football team. Because I give them a hard time all the time that they were the team after the team kind of thing, after we had a really talented group of seniors with some star players coming through. And what I'm really excited about right now is how they look right now. And looks are what they're just looks and all that, but I think they have the potential to be a good team in their own right. And I'm really excited about that for them, because sometimes you like to see a team become a really positive, high-functioning team without superstars, without guys, going to Iowa State or Indiana and all that kind of stuff. Seeing those average Joe kids work really hard to become great football players and kind of keep that thing going. So I'm excited about that right now.
So tomorrow night you kick off the season against Notre Dame, and then you're rolling. As you think about your senior season and what you hope to accomplish this year, any goals that you have in mind or that you've talked about either individually or as a team?
we just really like to think about it one game at a time. Winning conference would be cool. State championship would be cool, but we just want to beat Notre Dame first.
Yeah, got to do it one game at a time.
I mean, as a senior, we're going out there looking every play at a time. It's gonna be our last play, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. Anything could happen. So we're just playing every play with the most heart, most sweat, most tears, most blood. We're going out there. We're gonna win some games this year.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to look ahead, and we don't really talk about specific team goals as much as, you know, it sounds cliche again, but your process of what you're doing and all that. And I think that's what these guys are talking about. Is we don't say it's, well, we got to win this one, but not this one or anything like that. It's really, we're trying to win every week, and our schedule's perhaps one of the toughest we've ever had here. So we don't have a choice. We got to stay focused. So
Every year we've always been like, oh, this team's not gonna be good. This team's not, ever since Carson Sipple left. Oh, this team's not gonna be that good.
They lost
And then
these people.
Yeah, we went to level 4. Me and Sam sophomore year, we went to level 4 playoffs. Same thing happened the year after. We lost Max Kruger, Carter Canuck, all those players. Noah Hoffman. Oh, they're not gonna be good this year anymore. And we went back. We're level 4 again.
We'll just always find a way to get it done.
Yeah.
Another one kind of related to being seniors, and you've got a year to go, but how do you feel like you've grown as a player and as a person by being on the football team?
Well, as a person, coaches taught me and Reed in our senior class how to be a leader. We had leadership meetings. We still do. You kind of taught us how ways to lead, how a coach leads, how the assistant coaches lead. So it kind of helps me off the field when I can lead and be that type of brother, type of family member, type of classmate, coworker for other people that'll teach me.
I mean, as a freshman, me and Sam came in here, didn't know much. I mean, I didn't know much about football at all until you came here, and we turned out to some good football players. We know the knowledge of the football game is just insane for us now. I mean, we've learned so much about football, and then this also transferred over to school. Our coach is always watching our grades, and it keeps us up. It keeps our grades up for sure. I can tell you that.
There's some work that goes into it, and the boys have been willing to do it. That's for sure. But, the cool thing about being around a group of guys for 4 years is you get to see that growth from the squirrely, fresh, immature freshmen to hopefully some dependable seniors when they finish up. And there's lots of ups and downs in between, and that's all just part of the deal. So it's fun.
Hey, can you tell me more about the leadership meetings? That caught my ear. What kind of things happen there, Coach?
So, it kind of started way back years ago when, coaches would ask other coaches all the time, like, hey, how are your leaders? Do you have any leaders on your team? And it was kind of a hit or miss thing. And so if you're, going to leave it to chance, you're going to leave your season to chance. And so we decided to be kind of intentional about it. So over the years, we've developed a series of kind of lessons and talking points to the guys. And what's cool about it is they're usually either at my house or here, some kind of off time when all the guys can get together, and we usually do some food and stuff like that, but then really go over some key leadership lessons and things related to the kids so that they get it. And I think it's just a cool time to kind of bond with the kids and see them bond with each other. And some of them are pretty confidential and some of them are pretty public and all that kind of stuff too. But it's again, the whole process of seeing kids grow and being a small part of that is pretty fun.
All right. Got a lightning round of some more fun questions here that I think Sam and Reed, you guys will maybe enjoy. So, team superlatives. Who on the team is most likely to forget their helmet in the locker room?
Big Thunder.
Yep.
Big Thunder, for sure. Elijah Moore.
Yeah. Go with him.
Oh, man. I will go with Walker Chmielewski.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. That's a good one.
Any of the linemen.
All right. Who's the funniest teammate that really gets everybody laughing?
We got a lot of them.
Ooh.
Our kicker, Lincoln's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of guys that are real funny.
Hard one.
Oh, man.
Coach is thinking.
I am, because there's a lot of good candidates there. Man, I don't have it right now.
You don't have to have a favorite, Coach.
I don't have to have
It's
a-
nice to hear you
Yeah,
have a lot
we do.
that make you laugh. That's not to be underrated.
Pearson Bauer, for sure.
Oh,
Pearson Bauer. That kid is
He's
so
always
funny.
making jokes.
Are there any funny nicknames on the team?
I mean, Big Thunder.
Big Thunder.
Big Thunder, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
With an A, not a ER,
With-
too. I've been corrected on that. With the A.
Understood. Is there a story there?
I mean, not really.
If you look at
Just look at him.
yes.
Yeah, he's bringing the thunder if you look at it.
Yeah.
All right. Most stylish player on the team?
I'm sure Reed will say himself. I'm sure a lot of our
he's no
teammates will say
self-nominations, Reed.
I'm sorry.
Parker Shue would be very happy to be nominated for that award. So,
both of them, yeah.
yes.
All right. And then who needs the most fashion advice?
I would go Walker Chmielewski,
Yeah.
who continuously tries to tell me he's 2 sizes smaller for his practice pants than what he actually is. So I would say he's my first choice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna agree with Coach on that one. Walker should be
Some of the things he comes in.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. We'll look for them out on the field. I'll be thinking about that. So, closing question. In my last podcast, I said I was going to ask everybody the same question. It was going to be, what advice do you have for me as a new principal? But I think that's going to get repetitive. So in the spirit of continuous improvement, I'm going to change my mind on that and give, I guess, you guys, we just met, but give you guys an opportunity to ask a question that you have of me as a new principal for you.
Where were you before Kaukauna?
I was at Oshkosh West. Yeah, for 6 years. 6 years as an assistant principal, 1 year as a teacher before that.
So my question is my favorite interview question that we ask here at Kaukauna. But why here? Why not somewhere else? Why Kaukauna High School?
So the reason that I chose Kaukauna was, and I will say I liked it at Oshkosh West. I wasn't necessarily thinking about leaving, but at every turn when I asked people about Kaukauna, they said that they absolutely loved it here. The more that I learned about the connection between the community and the school, that is something special, especially being in a one high school town, right? Oshkosh has 2 high schools, so there's not just allegiance to one high school there, which is a little bit of a different feel. And Kaukauna is just one of the elite, well-known districts in the valley, right? It's pretty special to be here.
Reed, you got any?
What's your favorite subject?
I started out as a social studies teacher, so I feel like I should say social studies. But I think as time has gone on and I've gotten to be more of a reader in my spare time, maybe it's English now, just for the reading piece of it.
Okay.
Yep. What's your favorite subject?
Lunch.
Way to go, Reed.
Definitely math for sure. I like numbers.
All right.
No, I just say thanks for having us on. It's a pleasure talking with you, and good for our community and our school to get to know you.
Yeah, and great to get to know you, right? Probably wouldn't have a chance to just have the community hear a conversation like this. So really appreciate your time. That wraps up another episode of Ghost Stories. Big thank you to our guests for sharing their insights today. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to share it with your friends, subscribe on your favorite podcast app, leave us a review. We'll be back soon with more remarkable stories from the people of Kaukauna High School. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.